welcome back to another Divine Honesty. Hello to my divines. I love you. I've been sending good light. Thank you for all the love, the comments that you have been putting on your videos when it comes to me and Divine Honesty. Also, you know, you could check out your moon sign, your rising sign, any sign, your natal chart, and I have videos for every sign. So if this reading you want some more details, some information about, you can go to your moon sign. Also, I will have 2 other videos that I believe that can also resonate to you as well at the end of the video, Cancer. My little pinch. So definitely make sure you stay to the end. You know, I love me some Cancers. So sensitive, so understanding and comfortable. You get so comfortable when you're around a Cancer, honey. You do. And you know, some of the best comes from the zodiac of the Cancer, and that's Princess Diana. Everybody love fucking Princess Diana. That's Kevin Hart, okay? That's Ari Grande, okay? That's Solange Knowles. Tom Cruise. Nothing's impossible, okay? Well, let's go ahead and get into this reading, because we know Cancers, you thrive off assurance, okay? Reassurance, knowing something that is for sure. That's where you thrive at, because you are ruled by the moon, okay? The moon is something that's constant. That's a constant planet. You know damn well the moon is going to come up at night, okay? Just like the sun. People give the sun the glory, but what about the moon? The moon is to the backdrop to all this shit. It's how you react, okay? And the reason why it's how you react, because this shit gets scientific, Cancer. The reason why it's why you react is because the moon controls the tide. The tide is water. Humans mostly are made up of water, okay? That's why they call lunatics, come from lunar, which is another word for the moon, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this reading, Cancer. Of course, this is for my Cancers, honey, my pinch. This is going to be talking about January, okay? 2021. So let's get started. What is some of the information we can see? Some clarity, some guidance. Yes. Oh damn, look, it came on now. We have the 2 of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You don't have to be. Oh, the Knight of Wands, fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Like I said, it doesn't have to be. This can be your energy in your natal chart. And then we have Temperance, a Sagittarius. Wow. This is an interesting layout. So the 2 of Swords. If you look at this picture, I start from the top down. So with her, it's a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a male or a female. It's just feminine energy. We both are born with both aspects. Okay, an X and a Y chromosome. Some of us 2 X's, but the X came from our dad. I know some of y'all like, what the hell are you talking about? But I know some of y'all out there get exactly what the fuck I mean. But with that being said, it's a feminine energy, current, nurturing, backdrop, subconscious, reactive, responsive, okay? And it's like, for some of you, you're not responding to a situation. She has this gold bar over her eyes. And for some of you, your divine self is keeping you away from negativity. Okay? It's allowing you to be peaceful. Because then you have your own planet at the bottom, which is the moon. Okay, you have the moon energy, so you're not responding, okay? And it's a reflection of her. So she is the moon, and the moon is reactive. But when you have these swords coming down, is you're not responding, or you're not seeing the shit no more. For some of you, you're cutting people out. You're done. You're just like, you know, most of the time I beat your ass, or most of the time I cuss your ass out, but this time you ain't getting no energy from me, because I know how powerful I am. So let me transform their energy to benefit me. Get me some coins, get me some peace, give me some calmness. You know, that's what type of energy that card is. And then you have the Knight of Wands, okay? Now look at the Knight of Wands. You know, either these leaves have been burnt. No, they're still there, so they haven't been burnt, but they're crispy leaves. They're not, you know, green and glowing. So there's something that you're just like, you're kind of getting over, okay? But you have this passion. You have this fire. Look, Mars is in the background. Mars is can rule Pisces, not Pisces, but Scorpio and Aries, okay? Also, it's looking at, you're having some type of idea, but you feel like that it's far away, or you feel like there's something that you're attracted to that you have to go out there and get, because the background is the space, okay? Now, space means distance, okay? So there's something in the distance that you have your eye on. There's something in the distance that you have your eye on, okay? Now, just look at the symbols in these cards, because it's all about symbols. Like I say, not every element or every specific thing I say can relate, but you can, through your own mind, make shit relate to you. You can do that by looking at shit as symbols. Like, for example, this chair is made of gold and wood. Certain things, if this fire touched that wood, it's burning down, but not the gold. The gold is still going to be there. You're dressed with gold. Okay, your energy is gold. So, for example, nothing can come and fuck you up. It might can fuck up your external emotions. It might can make you feel like you don't have shit, or you don't have this person, or you don't have this thing. But in reality, you're gold. You can't be destroyed. You feel what I'm saying? You can't be destroyed. And I'm seeing you're understanding that. And that's the reason why you're not trying to respond to the bullshit. And then you have the Temperance, okay? You have the Sagittarius card. The Temperance, look, the moon. The planet in the background is Jupiter, okay? Jupiter, one of the biggest planets. No, not one of the biggest planets. The biggest planet. And also, it's brighter than all the stars, too, besides the sun. Did you know that? I didn't know that, but it's brighter than all the motherfucking stars. Jupiter. It's a gas planet. Jupiter represents wisdom. Wisdom through experiences. It represents expansion. It represents higher learning, higher knowledge, putting a meaning to things. Also, the Temperance card in itself, if you look, it's the cup of, with water and the cup of fire coming together, okay? And she's just loving that shit, because she's able to move through both types of energy through the knowledge and the wisdom of Jupiter. And it's feminine energy, okay? It's feminine energy, but it's red hot fire, feminine energy. So sex, love. So there's something that you're definitely going to be passionate about. You go from thinking about it to being about it. Also, what this energy means is divine timing. Divine timing through wisdom and experiences is going to allow you to understand how to respond and not to respond to things. It's going to allow you to follow your emotions and your dreams and your passion, okay? Your emotion, your dreams, and your passion. And it's the right time. It's divine timing. Okay, because you have now experienced enough of what you needed to experience to understand how powerful you are. Cancer, you don't fucking understand how powerful you are. You are so powerful that people just being around you give them healing. Because like I said, you are the closest planet and the closest thing to the earth. You're the moon. We need the moon. We need these people. So when these cancers come around, if you're on their good side, some people have pinched the hell out of people. So, but if you're on their good side, they feel like home. For the most part, most cancers, that's why you want to make people feel good. That's why you love family. You love friends. Very protective type of energy, okay? You can understand why people feel the way they feel. Because you have that core understanding, okay? You cook, you care for people, you're affectionate. Like, who the fuck doesn't love a Cancer, honey? And like I said before, you're protective. Solange Knowles is a Cancer. She almost beat the hell out of Jay-Z in that damn elevator because of Beyonce. You feel me? Elon Musk. Now, this motherfucker trying to go to the moon and beyond, okay? He's a motherfucking Cancer. Okay? Remember, don't stay on point A, only thinking about point B. Okay? Read that again. Don't stay on point A, only thinking about point B. Because you're enough, period. You're enough, period. Your value does not decrease based on somebody's inability to see your worth. That just means they need glasses. That's all the fuck that means. That doesn't have nothing to do with you. Because when you focus on the good increases. Especially with y'all got the moon. Y'all got the moon, honey. Okay? Because self-confidence is the feeling of trust in one's ability and qualities and judgment. Okay? Self-confidence is the most attractive quality a person can have. Fake it until your subconscious believe it's true. And you do this shit by affirmations. It's not the mountain we conquer, Cancers. It's ourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Okay? To love yourself right now as you are is to give yourself heaven. Wow. To love yourself right now as you are is to give yourself heaven. Right? We all as people want to go to heaven or an idea of heaven. It doesn't necessarily have to be heaven specifically. But you know, understand the symbols. These cards are used for symbols. That means anybody can look at these cards and through their conscious and subconscious, you can understand shit that I don't understand because this is your story. Okay? So every element in a card represents a symbol on what you see. Okay? On what you see. And to love yourself, okay, in whatever form, is to give yourself a peace of mind. And peace is the same word as heaven. Because you don't go to heaven and be unpeaceful. Why? Who the hell want to go to heaven and you got to deal with some suffering or some bullshit? I might as well stay on earth for that. Right? Makes you think about what earth is if you compare it to heaven. And it's the midway. It's the midway because you are given an opportunity to be in hell or to be in heaven, depending on your situations, your circumstances, and your mind. For some people, honey, they just going through hell. They can't even change it. There's some people who's going through war. There's some people that's being abused, you know, and they can't even change the shit. You know, it's up to their external. But what they are getting, what their soul is going through is something called the survivor mode. And when you survive shit, you have two. That's one of the biggest ways to gain knowledge in this energy. Because once you're able to survive shit, you can either help and allow other people to survive that other shit. So you become masters, gurus, teachers, gods, Jesuses. You know what I mean? You become people on that type of status because you went through that shit. I mean, people want to say Jesus just didn't go through shit. Well, I believe Jesus went through a lot of shit in order to obtain that shit. Just like, what's his name in the Quran? Muhammad. You know, he saw some shit and was able to use philosophy and shit to understand. You know, Cancers, y'all some smart motherfuckers. Like I said, y'all got the moon on y'all side. Nobody can really fuck with that, you know, honestly. Y'all so damn powerful, but y'all don't know how powerful y'all are because you're so sensitive because you got the moon. But with that being said, prove yourself to yourself, not others, because you're greater than those people. I'm just going to be real with you. You're greater than those people when it comes to your own self-identity. Okay? Now, if you like this reading, please subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate all the comments, likes, good love from the divines and from our newbies. Be sure you become a divine by subscribing or become a member on Facebook. I do have a Divine Honesty page on Facebook as well. And we all come together and we all shine differently. We all are pathways to other people to find the divine light within these human experiences. Okay? And I do have two other videos here that you can check out. And thank you. This has been another Divine Honesty.